welcome to Ridiculous. I hope you're doing well wherever you're in the world. I hope you're living your best life.
I regret asking my husband to sleep in the guest room. I'd like to get any advice if I could. I'll try to give the details without getting too long-winded. I've been married to my husband now for nearly 10 years. The first year and now this year have been the only problematic times that I can recall. Other than that, we generally communicate well. We enjoy each other's company and don't really argue all that much. Now, during the first 3 months of our marriage, I cheated. I was pregnant, hormonal, and confused and not entirely over my previous husband, I suppose. My current husband figured out pretty fast that something was up. He said that I wasn't being very communicative, wouldn't answer my phone when I was out of town on business, etc. The truth of the matter was my ex-husband met up with me when I was out of town and stayed at the hotel with me. I was about 5 months pregnant at the time. I admitted to my husband and came clean. We went to a marriage counselor for about 6 months. My husband thought that marriage counseling was a joke. His perspective was that the counselor was making excuses for me and trying to justify pregnancy hormones as a reason. Although I cheated, he did not. About a month ago, I noticed he decided to start exercising more. I saw him spending more money on professional haircuts, new clothes, new hairstyle, and I guess it got me concerned. We got into a big argument and I accused him of cheating on me. He decided to bring up the past, which I thought he forgave me for, and I suggested we go to marriage counseling. He refused, saying it was a joke. I then asked him to go and get his stuff and go into the upstairs guest room. He's been in the guest room for almost an entire month. I've asked him to come back to the master bedroom and he makes excuses or just simply says no. When he was at work, I decided to go into the guest room and noticed a small mini fridge, soft drinks, and some small food items, some workout equipment, more attire that's not his normal attire, like more fitted clothes, not the baggy look he used to wear. Last night, he indicated he enjoys his alone time and enjoys the guest room and plans to remain there, and that all married couples do not share a bed. No idea what's gotten into him. I don't suspect he's cheating. His phone code is the same as it was. Nothing odd in his phone, no odd phone calls or odd hours of going out. What's going on here? He forgave me for my cheating, but I don't know if he really forgave me. I would have thought that it meant that everything was reconciled and just, move forward. But to bring it up around 9 years later seems strange. I was in the wrong. He knows that, and I haven't dodged it. Why go to marriage counseling for 6 months, then go through all the emotions? It's hard to believe that 9 years later, he just decides he's tired of the act. Like, are we over or what? What do you guys think?
R/confession. I cheated on my sweetheart of a husband for 3 years with my violent, abusive ex. This is the one secret I am taking to my grave. So the plan was to post this in r/relationships and ask for advice. But I read through a few similar threads from the archives, and people do not take well to cheaters there. So r/confession will have to do. Sorry for the throwaway account, but it had to be done. So sorry, but I'm not sorry, I guess. My husband and I are both in our late 20s, and we've been married for 5 years and together for 6. We are really happy now, but it hasn't always been like that. My husband is a bit of an introvert, but he is getting better now. When we first got together, he was a very quiet, nerdy guy, and he could be charming, but sometimes he got carried away with his hobbies. He was really different than the guys I normally date, much nicer and more stable. And he loved me for me, which is an awesome feeling. I didn't realize how lucky I was to have him, and basically, from the moment we started dating and until 2 years into our marriage, I was hooking up with an ex. It wasn't an everyday type of affair, but when he called me to hang out, I would drop everything and go. I was obsessed with him, and I wanted him to love me more than anything. My ex is the most hot/cold guy you will meet. He can be so exciting and fun, but he has a dark side like none other. He cheated on me a lot when we were together, and we had a few rough fights. So it wasn't a healthy relationship at all, but it was an addictive one. My ex didn't care that I was with my husband, and he knew he had me still. Even after the wedding, that for some stupid reason I invited him to, he still came onto me hard. He would always tell me shitty things about my husband, and he liked being the other guy. As fucked up as that is, it's only now I can realize what a scumbag he was. Basically, the affair happened every couple of months when we would hang out or see each other, and it was a mess. I can't believe I was that person. It's so fucked up. The affair is over now, but I'll always be haunted by what I did. I finally ended it when my husband and I decided we wanted to start a family, and my ex refused to listen to me and wear a condom. I was still in the fog with him and wanted him to be happy, but I didn't want to risk anything with my husband. And when he refused, it hit me how little he cared about me, and I just woke up. I realized how messed up everything was, and I've basically not said a word to him in 3 years, coming April. My husband doesn't know anything, and I think it would crush him to hear about the affair. I know it's behind me, and I'm committed to being the best wife I can be going forward.